Before I start, I of course gotta thank you guys for 700 subscribers. I hope we reach 1K soon, and I'll do a face reveal and more. I also want to say that I think the order of the 6 children that got killed by William Afton, Charlotte, Susie, Fritz, Gabriel, etc. does indeed matter. So let's get into the introduction. So, we all know how in FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, Wither Chica says,
I was the first. I have seen everything.
Even though she wasn't the first, a lot of people forget about Charlotte. She was literally the first victim by William Afton since William went to get revenge. I got a whole video about that, and if you guys want to check it out, go check it out right now. We know that Charlotte was the first to die, since not only from the FNAF 2 movie, but also from Henry literally told William that his daughter died. And that was the first murder death that we see in the franchise. The first murderer that we see in the franchise was of course William, and the first death that was actually killed by someone and not like animatronic was Charlotte. Anyways, now that I've cleared that up, I don't think Wither Chica is referring to the fact that she was the first to get killed. I mean, yeah, she was indeed the first to get killed of the 5 right after Charlie, but I think she was referring to someone or something else. You see, Susie is the one who possesses Wither Chica, and all the other Chicas except for Toy Chica. Those animatronics are not possessed, by the way. Susie is also the one that is more likely to be the youngest. She's smaller, more innocent looking, and she was easily more manipulated by William. And the younger kids are, the easier they get manipulated. We see these characteristics in the FNAF 6 Fruity Maze game where you're playing as Susie. So, you're probably wondering why I'm mentioning all of this, but I'm still not getting into my hot take. Don't worry, I'll go ahead and get it off my chest. I think Susie was one of the most dangerous victims William Afton ever had. Not because she could fight back, but because of what she might have seen. She's believed to be one of the earliest victims after Charlotte, and timing matters a lot in FNAF. I also want to point out something that a lot of people overlook. In the Coming Home story from Fazbear's Frights book number 4, we see that Susie's father left before she was born, meaning she was raised in a single-parent household. I'm not saying this stuff defines who she is, but I am, but it does help explain the environment she grew up in. Now, we don't actually know if Susie and Charlotte were close friends, but it's very likely that they were at least similar with each other. They shared the same space, the same pizzeria, and the same environment. They weren't enemies, more like quiet allies who existed around each other. If you go back to the FNAF 6 security puppet minigame, we see 3 kids near the start. We can't tell their genders. One detail stands out. One of them wears a yellow, slightly orange colored bracelet. This could be nothing, but in FNAF, color is really random. My guess is that this child could represent Susie, and even if it isn't her specifically, she could have been easily nearby. Let me explain. Since Susie's mother was raising 2 daughters on her own, it makes sense that she would bring them to Freddy's often, a place where kids could stay entertained while she was handling other things. That would mean that Susie spent a lot of time there, watching, observing, and learning the layout and recognizing people on the pizzeria. So, when Charlotte was locked outside, banging on the window, scared and desperate for help, it's possible that Susie saw something, not close enough to intervene, not old enough to fully understand, but enough to remember. A child that young witnessing something like that would be terrifying and wouldn't know how to react in the moment. Silence doesn't mean ignorance. So, when she would get manipulated by William Afton in the yellow bonus suit, she would probably trust him. I mean, what 8-year-old wouldn't be around this guy? That's when she got taken by the back and realized what had happened when she was picking a knife on the table. William probably did see her staring at the window. That made her be the most spirit talked about out of those 5 kids in the franchise and in the canon games. This could have been the end of the video, but there's even more stuff that Susie could have done that made William kill her right afterwards. Number 1. Since William Afton was really manipulative, she used the excuse that her dog died to gain her trust, meaning that she recognized her voice, and probably this suit too, so she can trust William. Number 2. Susie was the type to remember everything and know everything. She was the observer of the pizzeria. That made her aware, and she only died because she recognized William's suit and voice and felt bad about leaving her dog to die. I mean, who wouldn't? Number 3. One of the Fazbear's Frights books talks about a woman named Jeannie that is friends with Susie's mother. most likely helped her and the kids grow up without a father, and probably told Susie some stuff about the pizzeria Susie's mother didn't know. Anyways, there's zero chance that William would just randomly choose someone to kill. That's why I chose Susie to talk to you guys about. She's widely known in the franchise, and she's widely talked about in the franchise. And if you guys liked my theory, comment down below, like, and subscribe. And I can't stress about how I'm very thankful for getting 700 subscribers and 5k views on that Wonder Alpha video. And please go check out my shorts. Every day I got a short. Maybe not today because I'm gonna edit this video and it's gonna take pretty long. That's just a theory. A game theory. Also, if you guys want me to talk about the other kids, you guys can comment down below and I can figure out a theory. This was my biggest theory yet, believe it or not. I didn't really make theories, but yeah, it was technically my biggest. Anyways, see you guys, and bye.